I've got to admit, I'm always fascinated when Apple release new products. They seem to just do it so well. When there's always like a flurry of activity when they've just released a new product, and people, you always have your kind of naysayers and people just slagging off this, that, and the other, saying, "Oh, this is too expensive," or "It's never going to work." This is from the people who sell a monitor stand for $1,000, and people buy it. When are people going to realize that they are superb at doing what they do? And just think, like I read a Tech Radar article today, and they mentioned the iPad, and it made me think, yeah, of course, the iPad, the whole name of the iPad when it was originally released was ridiculed. And you just think, well, how is that possible? Because every day, it's just an everyday name now.
Where's my iPad?
Is it in the kitchen?
Yes.
That kind of says it all, doesn't it? So anyway, today, what have we got? Well, we've got the Airpods Max, and I just want to take a look at this. I'm going to jump on the bandwagon a little bit here. I don't normally do videos like this, but I'm just really interested to see, because I'm someone that's reviewed a lot of headphones in the past. I'm interested in tech in general, and I'm particularly interested in audio tech. So I want to take a look at these and just have a look at what they're doing. There we go. The Airpods Max. I'm curious, actually, because I thought that Apple would have kept the AirPod. I don't know why. For some reason, pods conjures up a sort of small thing in my head. I don't think it's just because that's what I'm used to now with the product, but I just would have thought they might keep the AirPod name for something that's small, but no, they've taken the pods and they've just made it big by putting the word Max at the end of it. Fair enough. So what have we got? Introducing AirPods Max, a perfect balance of exhilarating high-fidelity audio and the effortless magic of AirPods. Again, AirPods, another thing where people sort of, including myself actually, I was a bit like, what, you're going to drop these, you're going to lose these? They claim to be easy, but they're not. And having used them now, I bought my partner some a year ago, the AirPods Pro, and having used them, they're really good. They are incredibly handy and incredibly useful for things like exercise, and just so convenient. I mean, they're wonderful products. The ultimate personal listening experience is here. Okay. Exhilarating high fidelity. Yeah. All right. Well, if Beats are anything to go by, I'm not sure how exhilarating or high fidelity the audio will be, but no one knows, right? We just don't know at this point. So we can't say. High fidelity audio, active noise cancellation with transparency mode. I must say, I love transparency mode. Again, on the AirPods Pro, they have transparency, and it is really, really useful. A little bit weird when you first try it. It's like you've got a hearing aid in or something like that. But it's really, really useful and is definitely worth having. The only thing I always still feel a little bit uncomfortable about with the transparency mode is that people associate you having headphones on with not listening to you. And I still find that's a problem. And I think with the AirPods Pro Max, that's going to be even more of a problem. Sorry, the AirPods Max, not the AirPods Pro Max. The AirPods Max, that's going to be even more of a problem because you'll physically have something over your ears and they'll be like, oh, it's fine, I can hear you. But I don't know, it just feels a little bit rude still to me to have headphones on and be talking to someone, even though you can hear them fine. Anyway, their noise cancellation does work great. Stunning design with an exceptional fit. A radically original composition. Really? How? It's a pair of headphones. The over-ear headphone has been completely reimagined from cushion to canopy. AirPods Max. Okay, fine. This bit here, the headband, reminds me of Herman Miller chairs for some reason. Reminds me of their sort of style. It's just a headband on a pair of headphones, guys. Come on. I'm sure it'll be comfortable. I'm sure it'll fit well, but it's just a headband. Let's not worry about that too much. Stainless steel frame. Fine, yes, I'm sure it's nice. Telescoping arms. Smoothly extend. I'm not a fan of that. I have a pair of Momentum 2s here, and they have smoothly extending earpieces. What that means is they don't have any set points along the way, and I find that really annoying. I like to have click, 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 click when I'm adjusting headphones. I'm assuming these don't have that. But again, don't know. Look at that. Wow. They really have to go for simplicity, don't they? And a custom designed mesh textile wraps the ear, pillow-like softness. So they've gone with material on the headphones at a £549 price tag. I would have hoped for leather earpads. I've always found them extremely comfortable and really, really hard wearing. I can imagine that fabric, it'd probably be okay. I imagine it get a bit mucky. Can't wipe it. Just generally from kind of stuff, oils and stuff around your hair and head. Maybe, not sure. And if you look on this, they've also gone with this crown design that you get on the Apple Watch. And I do like this, actually. It's really kind of nice to use. It's got a nice firm sort of press to it. I can imagine that integrating something like that into a pair of headphones would work fine, would work well. Oh, there it is. If you wanted a big picture of it, there it is. The digital crown lets you precisely control volume, skip between tracks, answer phone calls. Right, fine. Okay, so it's just your button, but they've just made it a nice button because it's like the one on the Apple Watch. Good. 5 colors, anything but monotone. I'd say that's pretty monotone, but good that they've done them in some other colors. AirPods Max combine high-fidelity audio with industry-leading active noise cancellation. Yeah, so good. They are custom-built driver, la-di-da-di-da, immersive listening. I'm just looking to see if there's anything in this that really kind of makes me think that these aren't anything but just a pair of headphones. Adaptive EQ tailors sound to bespoke. You see, things like this worry me. Adaptive EQ. I don't need that. I want a pair of headphones to sound good and just to play me the music. And maybe I'm not the market for this. I'm not the market for this, actually, because I buy headphones from companies like Sennheiser. So that puts me in this market here. Not audiophile, because I wouldn't spend £1,400 on a pair of headphones, but I would spend £400 or £500 on a pair of headphones. But for £400 or £500, I can get the HD 660s. And I can pretty much guarantee you that they will be a better pair of headphones than anything that comes out of Apple. But again, I don't know. Adaptive EQ, spatial audio with dynamic head tracking. What? Really? Okay. AirPods inherit all the wireless effortless magic of the AirPods family, from setup to Siri commands. God. Oh, God. Heaven help us if they've integrated Siri into it. One-tap setup, yeah, that is really easy, really convenient. Audio sharing, so fair enough. It's Bluetooth 5, I guess. You can connect 2 devices at once. There's nothing new there. Seamlessly move between devices. That's nice. You can have these nicely paired to multiple devices, because that sometimes can be a bit of a pain when you have multiple units that are close to each other, and then you want to pair them to sort of one device and then the other, and you can't do nice switching between them. On-head detection, so you pauses the audio when you take them off. Yeah, I don't think I've had that on headphones before. That seems like a nice thing to have. Announce messages, yeah, fine. That's always the same sort of stuff. I'm just, they're just headphones, right? They're just £549 headphones. And then we come to the one that's causing a bit of a stir at the moment, is this case. A case with staying power. When stored in their soft, slim, smart case, AirPods Max enter an ultra-low power state. But you have to put them in this case. Why? What is this thing? It's a very strange case. Right. if I take these pair of, I don't know how much you can see on this. I don't usually use this. I'm just using a webcam to record this. So with these, I can fold them up like that, and they go into a pretty nice, small, compact size. That's not what I'm seeing here. That's not compact. It's flat, but that's not what I consider a compact way of transporting headphones. I want the option to be able to fold them up like that. Yeah. And what, I have to use this case? 20 hours. 20 hours? Is that any good? I'm pretty sure that even after 4 years of use, I still get more than 20 hours out of these things. I don't think that's any good. Maybe I'm wrong. And oh yeah, well, one interesting point is that they've retained the Lightning connector to charge. So Apple's still going with the probably still touting the environmental side of things with the Lightning connector. But no, they'll keep the Lightning connector going because they'll make a fortune from it. So there we go. Yeah, that's the AirPods Max. What does it say? Can we have a look at the tech specs and see what actual tech specs there are on these? Okay, well, let's see now how much technical detail we really get in these tech specs, right? Because I personally think that these headphones will sound pretty decent. I think they'll be decent, and I think they'll be perfectly good enough for the market, for the type of people who will buy these. The people who are going to be critically aware of what they're listening to and have incredibly good headphones to compare it to are going to be buying something like this. They're not going to be buying Apple headphones. You buy Apple headphones because you want to make a statement, and you want to, well, part of that statement is, look at me, I've got an expensive pair of headphones, as opposed to, I've got an expensive pair of headphones because headphones that are this good are just expensive. There's a difference. And I'm sure they'll be good. I'm sure they are. Apple designed dynamic driver. It doesn't mean anything. Active noise cancellation, as I say, works well. I've used it on the AirPods, and it works well. Transparency mode, like it. Adaptive EQ, don't care about it. Spatial audio with dynamic head tracking, never used it. Can't really comment. Sounds like a bit of a gimmick. Sensors, optical sensor with each ear cup, position sensor. Yeah, I like that. I like that whole stopping when you kind of take the headphones on. I like that idea. That's good. Case detect sensor. Yep. Accelerometer and gyroscope. I guess that's for the spatial audio stuff. Microphones, 9 microphones in total. 8 microphones for active noise cancellation and 3 for voice pickup. How well they pick up voice will be really interesting to me, because it is always a problem with headphones like this, because they're sat on your head, and because there's just inherently a good bit of distance, and that you're not, AirPods kind of, I think they're a little bit closer, but there's a bit of distance between where you're actually, your mouth, where you're speaking from, your mouth, it's called, isn't it? And the microphones. That when you're in a noisy environment, they don't always work that well, but AirPods have always been really good at that, and I'd be very interested to see how good these are as a closed sort of headphone at picking up your voice when you've got noise around you. Chip, Apple H1 chip, so I like Apple Silicon there. Digital crown, turn for volume controls for this. Standard controls, absolutely standard controls, nothing different than hasn't existed when these connected on Bluetooth 4.2 from 2016 to my iPhone. Nothing different there. Noise control button between active noise cancellation and transparency mode. Okay, good. Nice little button to do that. And smart case, 20 hours. Bluetooth 5, yeah, as expected. So good power consumption figures and things they'll have with Bluetooth 5, because I think Bluetooth 5 is supposed to be quite good like that. So what else do we have? Really not too much else to talk about, is there? No, just a pair of headphones. Will they sell? Absolutely. Of course they will. They will become staple for everybody who wants to make it clear that they have these headphones, because there will not be any other headphones that look like this. They won't be similar. and they will achieve exactly what people want them to achieve by buying them. I think they'll do extremely well. I mean, people are used to bigger headphones and became used to bigger headphones because of Beats. And about, I don't know how long ago now, maybe, was it 2014, 13, maybe, when that happened? And that's great. I think it's absolutely fantastic that we had the opportunity to be able to wear things like this on the street again, because I'm absolutely fine with that, wearing this type of headphone on the street. I wouldn't have been 10 years ago. I would have been like, whoa, that guy's got some headphones from the 1980s or something like that. But it's totally acceptable now. And I think these headphones will do well. Maybe not. What do you think? Do you like them? Would you pay for £550 for them? Do you think they're overpriced? Or do you just think that they are just standard price for Apple products? Because you know they'll be well made. They'll be beautifully constructed. Whether they'll sound that good, well, we'll wait and see. I'll be very interested to find out. I don't think I will find out because I won't buy any. And unless a friend of mine buys them, I'm not going to get to hear them. So anyway, that's that. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little chat this evening.